In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use Venice with Claude Code using the Claude Code Router. We are going to follow this guide straight from the Venice docs. You can find it at docs.venice.ai. This is a great way to use your Diem tokens on one of the most powerful agentic frameworks out there. Diem is Venice's API crypto token. So one Diem is $1 in Venice credits every day, which means you buy once and you can use forever instead of paying every month for a subscription. Okay, let's talk about why we would want to use Venice with Claude Code. Well, the first reason is we pay per token through the Venice API instead of paying a subscription to Anthropic. Now, if we do some quick napkin math, we can see that a Claude Pro account, if paid monthly, is $20 or $100, maybe even $200 if you have the bigger account, maybe even more. But if you calculate that by 12 months, for example, that's $1,200 with a Claude Max account. With that same $1,200, you could buy Diem and know that even after a year, you will still have that API access without having to keep paying. So in this example, you would get about 3 Diem for the same price as a year of Claude Max. So you might wonder if $3 a day with 3 Diem is really going to be anywhere near the equivalent of $20 or $100 a month with Claude Code. Well, that is going to depend what you're doing. You can use Claude Code for much more than just code. And that $3, believe it or not, especially with prompt caching on Venice, is going to go a lot farther if you're not a coder or developer than it would if you're actually developing stuff. So you can Google how I can use Claude Code, for example, for fun stuff, for running your business, for creating content. There is so much you can do with Claude Code that $3 is not nothing. You're also going to get Venice's privacy infrastructure built into your Claude Code usage, which in the case of Claude Opus and Sonnet, it means your requests are going to be anonymized. They will not be fully private, but they will not be going through your name, your account. And finally, Venice prompt caching works alongside Claude Code. And this is another way your costs are going to go down because providers like Anthropic, Claude, offer up to 90% savings on input token costs when caching is used effectively. This means that even though you might not feel like you're getting the same deal here, your token costs are actually going to go down by use of efficient caching through Venice and Claude Code. You can learn more about prompt caching here on the Venice docs, but point in case is that $3 is actually going to go a lot farther than as if you were just paying $3 straight to Anthropic's API. So imagine you have a system prompt sent with every message to your AI, and that's 2,000 tokens. With effective prompting, you will save that 2,000 tokens with every user message. So this not only saves you token costs in the API, but it will also improve the quality of your output by having to send less tokens, and it will be much faster with lower latency. And as we can see here, Venice supports the Claude models with prompt caching. So there are many reasons you might consider using Venice with the Claude Code framework. So now let's dive into how it works and how to set it up. So how this Claude Code Router works is it intercepts your message before Claude Code sends it to Anthropic. It will convert that request format and map it to Venice using the model Claude Opus 4.5 or Claude Sonnet 4.5, redirecting that request to the Venice API. So Venice will be processing your requests, not Anthropic, adding another layer of privacy for yourself. In order to do this, you will need a Venice account with API credits. You will need to install Node.js, and you will need Claude Code. A simple Brave or Google search will explain to you how to install Node.js on your device, which will allow us to now install Claude Code. To do that, we're going to need to open the terminal. We can copy this npm install command right here from the Venice docs. And here I am in VS Code, and I can open a terminal. You can also just simply open up the terminal app depending on your style, your preference. And I'll paste that npm install command, and I've already got it installed. So it just changed a couple packages, and now I'm good to go. Your screen might look different if you've never installed Claude Code before. Now we're going to install Claude Code Router with this npm install command. So I'll copy that, paste that into the terminal. And if you're curious, Claude Code Router is here on GitHub. It is open source, and it's quite popular. Now we're going to keep following the instructions here, and we're going to make our configuration directory with the make directory command. I'll paste that in the terminal. And now we're going to create a configuration file right here in VS Code. So I'll copy this one right here because I'm in VS Code. If you're using the terminal, you can use Nano just fine. But basically what happens, I'll paste that in, and it's going to open the file here. So once I've got that file open, I'm going to copy this configuration provided in the Venice docs. We'll paste that there. Now come on over to your Venice API dashboard, and you're going to find this Generate API Key button. Give it a simple description and hit Create. Copy that API key and go back to your config file now. And then you're going to want to find where it says API_key, and you're just going to take whatever's there and replace it with your API key. Now press save. Make sure to press save. So now we're going to start the router and launch Claude Code. So I'm first just going to copy this first command, Claude Code Router, CCR start. And now we'll see it's loaded our configuration file that we just made. Great. Now I'm just going to leave that there here. And I'm going to click the plus, start a new terminal window, and then we run the CCR code command. We're going to launch Claude Code now. We want to trust the files in our folder, and here we are. So now we have Claude Code running. We can run /model to change from Opus to Sonnet to Haiku, and you can see the pricing right here. Now, Opus is a very powerful model, but it is quite expensive. If you're new to this, I recommend starting with Sonnet, or maybe even Haiku, if what you're working on isn't too complex. And make sure you check the Venice docs for the current pricing of the Venice API, because we are going through Venice and not Anthropic, so the prices will differ. So now let's just make sure it worked. What powers your intelligence? There we go. Claude Sonnet, powered by Anthropic, running on Venice AI. So that is working now. Awesome. Now, if you are experiencing problems with something like CCR start, you can always try to just run CCR restart. And remember, after you edit the config file, you're always going to have to restart the Claude Code Router service. So get comfortable with that CCR restart command. And then now we see it's made the index.html file. It's asking us permission to save it. It's making the styles up. Let's have some fun. I'll show you what Claude Code is capable of. I have made a prompt here that is going to be an on-brand landing page, basically, for Venice. Now, this is just for fun. It's not a real landing page for Venice. But I'm giving it a reference image. I'm giving it colors. I'm telling it to create a landing page. It's got some information about the value propositions, the features, the token ecosystem. And I'm basically going to take that prompt, paste it here into Claude Code, and send it off. So now we see it's made the index.html file. It's asking us permission to save it. It's making the style sheet. It's creating a JavaScript for some kind of effect. And I don't need to know what all this means either. I can just tell it what I want and say, hey, what's the best way to do this? And Claude Code is insanely smart and can walk us through it. It can just tell us what we're doing as we do it. So now all we got to do is check out this index.html file. And boom, it's following the colors. Now it needs a little work, but hey, not bad for one prompt in about 5 minutes. Pretty powerful. And you can use Claude Code for much more than just websites. So there it is. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any problems, check out the Venice Discord. The community would love to help you out. And let us know in a comment, what are you building with Venice and Claude Code? Happy building, and I'll see you next time.